Yo, what's up, guys? There was a recent DLC leak with all the new tutor moves coming out in the part 2 of the DLC. So, just wanted to go over them real quick. I'll leave the paste in the description so you guys can look at them yourselves. But yeah, it's going to be going over the most important ones. First is Tapu Koko. It's got rising voltage, Hana, classic glide, and guard chomp. Spell shot, all this cool stuff. Just gonna go over it one by one. So just gonna get this out the way right now. Tapu Koko is gonna be busted. Like coming in with a base 140 move, like off the bat, backed up by choice specs. Like nobody's taking that. Just look at some calcs real quick. So let's say Among Us, standard spread, guaranteed 3 KO. But if you have stuff rock up, it's over. Say 10 growth. And it doesn't stand a chance if it's this helmet set. But Assault Vest might make a comeback. With all these strong special attackers coming back, Tapu Lele, Finny. Finny's not strong, but it's gonna do a ton with Moonblast if you're rocking helmet with no investment. Where's the vest? Right here. It still does a decent chunk. And if you have your hazards up, that'd be nice too. What if it gets knocked off? That's the question. Yeah, gone. Like, yeah, to a guild. It's crazy. It's crazy. What else is Ferret? I'm doing this all the bulky grasses because these are like the main type of Coco switch-ins. Rising voltage, smacked. Use volt switch once and it's over. Let's say versus Bedef. I think it's the better set. I don't know why people use Fizdef anymore. There's a decent chunk. Just volt switch a couple times with your spikes up or any hazard really, and then deal with that. So yeah, this just seems like crazy. Like, let's see, Blissey is pretty common right now with Common and Chansey because the popularity of knockoff in the tier is just better. Let's see, that does a ton, man. That's a Blissey, man. Like, you just volt switch a couple times, or again, just get your hazards up. Like, that shit is done. 37 is a lot. Like, yeah. I think that's most like walls, and you want grass knot for things like Raperior, which do see some use in OU. Like obviously you could combat this with your own terrain, because with other Tapus are gonna be there, but still, like, it's so strong. And Zero Aura, because obviously it's immune to electric, but like still that's taking like 60% from Dazzling Gleam on the switch. Like, look at that. That's not even safe. And it's hard to offensively check Coco because like it's very fast too, so that's another problem. So yeah, I see this thing being insane. Tapu Lele is solid too. The best psychic terrain setter is coming back. Just has better typing than Indie. Fairy just always better. I guess expanding force. Let's look at that. Expanding force. Lele, yeah. They all get these, other moves, turn post, miss explosion, but those are useless for the most part. Like, there's no reason to use those when you have expanding force. It's just better than terrain pulse. Like Specs Lele with that, it's gonna be cool. Only problem is like there's no HP fire, so you're gonna have to rely on Focus Blast versus Ferrothorn, which is not optimal, but you're gonna have to deal with it. And, Tapu Lele is always just gonna be good. Tapu Bulu is nice too. Gets Grassy Glide now, so that's nice. Pretty much all grass types get this, which is just dumb, but yeah. I think Rillaboom was the first to get it though, so I think that'd be its signature move, and then everybody else just copied them. But yeah, anyway, Tapu Bulu is gonna be good. Probably a bit like more useful than Rillaboom, because the thing is like Rillaboom gets walled by Mandibuzz, but Tapu Bulu I think it also gets Play Rough now, so it just smacks Mandibuzz. And it gets other nice moves like Stone Edge, which is nice for the fire types. But yeah, some moves gonna be great. Big Bulu and Finny with Flip Turn, and it's not really that useful. I don't think people you need the move slots for things like Scald, Taunt, Defog. So yeah, it's gonna be good still. Obviously defensively, like it's like the defensive Tapu of the four. Being able to check Dragapult and a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, Kingdra, things like that. So yeah, all the top boosts are gonna be good as always. Let's move on to Garchomp. His Scale Shot, which I can see being nasty, like that +1 speed. Like the main way to deal with Chomp is offensively with things like Dragapult, Scarf Tapples. Yeah, and not safe. And if you have an SD up, like you're just gonna sweep an entire team. The thing is, it could be a bit gimmicky. I don't know if it'd be like used a lot, but I could see it like SD Scale Shot. Like a lot of teams would probably just lose to that. Problem is, Scale Shot is a lot weaker than, let's say, Dragon Claw or Outrage. Like look at that, that's 3 hits and does 98. So 2 hits, that's gonna do a lot less. That's what's Dragapult though. So let's say like Slowbro, it's not doing anything. So really, it's only gonna be there for the +1 speed. Yes, being able to break sashes and substitutes is nice too. So I guess there's an upside. Downside though is, on top of the fairies that we already have, being Clef, Magearna, not Magearna, that's going to be banned probably, Togekiss, Azu, which will probably drop to Yu, because Azu will have to deal with Tapples again. Same thing as like last gen, back in Sun Moon. It wasn't that good, because, Psychic Terrain just stops Aqua Jet, and the other ones, Bulu and Kartana just destroy it too. So yeah, because definitely see that tanking and viability, but yeah, just having to deal with fairies will be problematic, because they could pivot into Scale Shot. But yeah, I still see it being pretty disgusting. And yeah, just the other one, we got Landorus, which has been good from every generation, going back from 5 all the way to 7. Now it's going to be good in 8. And they're just always good. Scorching Sands is nice because, you could burn fish versus things like a Podon. And Landorus actually has a decent special attack stat, 105. Don't sleep on that. And this is obviously going to be used on the defensive set. Obviously, I'm not going to use that on the more offensive sets. It's going to be more so like Earthplate, Scarf, things like that. And yeah, Scorching Sands is dope. Landorus is Landorus. There's Gara, which got access to Flip Turn, which is cool. Choice sets like Band, Scarf might be, viable. But the thing is, like with all the Rocky Helmet in the tier between Slowbro, Como, Tangrowth, for Powdon, like it's gonna be like annoying taking that percent every time you Flip Turn. So I could see like Band with Waterfall, Flip Turn, EQ, and Bounce being a thing. Don't really need Power Whips. Only there for Slowbro. Like Rotom and Seismitoad aren't really that common anymore. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, that could be nice. What else? Kartana. I definitely want to talk about Kartana now. Kartana is Grassy Glide, which might not seem like a big thing, but think about it. Like, main way you beat it is offensively with Cinderace, Dragapult. But this, like under the grassy terrain, if you have SD up, oh my goodness, look at this. Smoked, gone. And Dragapult. All you need is 1%. That's dying. What else? Rillaboom. Say that Scarf Rillaboom is superpower. Scarf Rillaboom is superpower. That is a lot. Like after a couple Life Orb hits, you're gonna die to that. But all you need is like 20%, and that's it. Like, or just a couple rounds of hazards, and that's dying because it provides grassy terrain for you. So you just smack that. Yeah, I think this is gonna be probably one of the best sets. Scarf as well, Band 2, because those were used back then. Like back in Sun and Moon, like a popular trend was grass spam with things like Kartana, but stop a Bulu, because things don't enjoy taking banded leaf blades on the grassy terrain. Let me tell you. So yeah, this might be a thing. Like grass spam might make a comeback. So yeah, gotta definitely watch out for that. I don't think you really need Smart Strike like Clef. Like that already gets smashed by grass move. Not in the terrain. And that's Bold Clef, and that does 85. Like this Kartana's so strong. Tangrowth, there's another thing you want Smart Strike for, but that already gets destroyed by knockoff. Rillaboom, obviously, gets your Shark on knockoff, so you don't really need a Smart Strike, I don't think. Like, SD Sword, Knock, Grassy Glide is gonna be solid enough. Like, look at this, longest sword to get smoked by Knock, so yeah. H slash, got Poltergeist, H slash, which, whoops, that might, what the hell? Anyway, ignore that. H slash, this might make a comeback too, because this move is just so strong. Look at this, 48%. Might have to run Itemless Apodon for that. Toxapex, Detroit, Tangrowth. Like, Tangrowth, man, like, that has so much defense. That's quick KO'd, especially when rocks up. Corviknight. Am I missing anything else, like, as far as like physical walls? Death, and yeah, if you have SD too, like if you have SD Life Orb, all of these probably just die. Like, let me see right now. Oh, never mind, probably not. But you can run Itemless, hop out on again. Yeah, all this stuff coming back. I'm mostly excited for Katana because I feel like people are really sleeping on that. Like, that thing's gonna be ridiculous. I think it's only a matter of time. Yeah, just all this fun stuff. It's gonna be a fun time with all this coming back. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And peace.